Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. I'm gonna make 3 predictions about things that will make headlines in the 2020s, maybe early 2030s. I suspect, well, obviously everybody's talking about inflation, but I suspect not only will the currencies collapse, but precious metals will not fare too well either. What's going to fare really well are strategic metals, metals that we'll actually need for our semiconductors, our advances in technology, and our green energy. And so anybody who is hedging their dollars with precious metals, they might lose less, but ultimately they're going to be behind the game in terms of green energy and technology. Okay, that's my number one prediction for a headline that might hit the news over the next 10 years. Now, when I was growing up, you had a few families who tried to sue McDonald's for making their children obese, and all of that fell flat because it was all a matter of personal responsibility and parenting and all that. I recently read some headlines. Some people criticized the movie Super Size Me, and they're talking about how Morgan Spurlock had other issues going on in his life. And but the thing is that, yes, you might be allowed to make personal choices to hurt yourself, but none of that happens in a vacuum. When you eat crap and you become crap, you still have to live with the rest of society. Last I checked, our society is full of random shootings and random violence and all that. See, I wish this would happen, and I think it will. What if somebody were to sue McDonald's or maybe a prescription drug company or any other big industry that's peddling all this crap that's turning people into mush? Imagine one of the shooting victims of one of these school shootings or mass shootings sues McDonald's for causing the shooter to become what he became, right? Then you couldn't push the personal responsibility button anymore. Not that I want these shootings to happen, but I'd love to hear a case like that. And I suspect it's coming because we interact with each other in more ways than ever, and it would really hit home that your personal choice to poison yourself, unless you can isolate yourself in some way, right, is not only a personal choice anymore, right? Okay, my third prediction for something that might hit the head, this one I think will hit the headlines. Whether or not any legal action will come of it is another matter. I suspect somebody famous here in the United States is going to make headlines by marrying himself or herself. So imagine that the headlines could say that Taylor Swift had a wedding of marrying herself. I think this will happen. Whether or not it will have any legal standing is a whole other matter. I suspect what's more likely in terms of the legal grounds is that the government's going to get out of the marriage business altogether, and thus marrying yourself will have the same legal weight as marrying anybody else at that point, right? All right, 3 predictions of things that might hit. I think all these will hit the headlines. It's just a matter of magnitude. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.